For each number, underline the zeros that are significant and draw an X through the zeros that are not. So let's do a quick review of zeros. We have basically three different kinds: beginning, or leading zeros, middle zeros or interior zeros, and end zeros. Beginning zeros at the beginning of a number are never significant. And by significant we mean holding value for a measurement rather than just being placeholders. So beginning zeros are never significant. Middle zeros, zeros that are between non-zero digits, are always significant. Ending zeros, and this is where the ambiguity comes in, sometimes. They're always after a decimal, after or behind the decimal. If they're in front of a decimal, if they're in front of or before a decimal, that is, a decimal is present, then they're always significant. So if there is a decimal, then they are significant. If there's no decimal, then it's ambiguous. So the ending zeros, it depends entirely on whether there's a decimal in the number. Okay, and we don't have one of these final characteristics or set of circumstances in any of the problems up here. All right, underline the zeros that are significant. This zero, being an interior or middle zero, is significant. This one also. This comma just is a place separator for between thousands and millions. Okay, or hundreds and thousands. Over here for B, this zero is merely a placeholder. These are leading zeros. They're also placeholders. This one is an interior zero, so it's always significant. And this ending zero is significant because there's a decimal in the number. Same situation over here. We have leading zeros that are placeholders only, not significant. Then we have an ending zero that is significant because we have a decimal in the number. These zeros are interior or middle zeros. They're significant. And we don't have a situation such as, say 410 and no decimal, in which case this one would be ambiguous. If we want to make it absolutely clear, we either have to put a decimal here or use scientific notation. Now if we have a situation with two zeros, and this one is significant and this one is not, we would say this one's significant and this one is not significant. The only way to show that is to use scientific notation. So we would have 2.40 showing this one is significant and that one is not, times 10 to the 123 third power. This is the only way to show the proper significance of the ending zeros.